Good morning, Facebook, and happy Tuesday. I'm feeling inspired because I did get a comment that kind of furthered this process that I started yesterday in talking about self-esteem and self-empowerment and arrogance. And a friend and a colleague of mine kind of brought in the point of humility. Humility, if your self-esteem is so big, then you lack humility. So I want to talk to you a little bit about humility and what it means to be humble. Because being humble is not the same as having low self-esteem. Being humble means that you have an open heart and an open mind, and you realize there's always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement. There's absolutely no perfection that we'll be able to reach. And so having an open heart and an open mind is what it means to be humble. So it doesn't mean you don't feel good about yourself. And maybe it's a false self-esteem and maybe that's arrogance if you think you aren't humble anymore, you aren't open. You don't have to be humble. But, being humble is completely different than being confident. Being humble means that you're being open, that you're willing to grow, that you allow yourself to make mistakes, that you learn from your mistakes, that you don't judge yourself when you make a mistake. You're just human. You're open. So, maybe that comes with self-empowerment. And maybe that's the difference between self-esteem and self-empowerment. Maybe self-empowerment has humility built into it. Because once you have power over yourself, even mistakes aren't going to set you back. Because you're going to realize that you're human with human limitations. And we're all just here making our best guess. That's really all we're doing. We're making our best guess at what to do next. Every one of us. It doesn't matter that I have, degrees in things that should help me in life. Yes, it does help me, but I'm still making my best guess at what to do next because life can be messy and we have all these emotions to rumble with and wrestle with. So humility, open heart, an open mind, which I've always taken was the very first rule or sutra in yoga. You practice with an open heart and an open mind. There's no way to grow ever if you don't have an open heart and an open mind. So humility is required for us to grow. So, we really think humility is a negative word. When I think of humility, I think of something that I might have been really embarrassed and I almost want to facepalm and say, oh, I'm so humiliated. But what if humility wasn't a negative word? What if it was just a word that meant open? No judgment, just open. Wow. Humility and vulnerability. Maybe they go hand in hand. Kind of think so. So let me know your thoughts because this is fun and this is helpful. Not just to me, but it's helpful to a lot of people. So be good to yourself today. Be humble. Be humble and empowered at the same time. What if they weren't contradictions? All right, y'all. Be well. Bye.